Hey guys, how are you today? So what you're looking at is a garden bed that I completed a little while ago. I'm making this video to help my friends and other people who think that gardening is daunting and difficult and that you have to have some sort of special superpower to have a garden. Well, hoping that this video will help you and show you that it's very, very simple. From beginning to end, I think it took me about 35 minutes from putting together the garden bed and then filling everything with dirt as well as putting in the plants. Also, just to let you know, this is my very first video, so there are quite a few kinks, and I'm hoping in the future I will make more and also that they'll be a lot better. So now let's get gardening. So for first-time beginners, you probably don't want to build a garden bed. And a lot of the garden beds that I have, I didn't build them myself. I kind of bought these prefabricated ones. This one was, I think, $39.99, and I got it from Ocean Job Lot. I'll show where I got it from. And I'm about to build this to show you how quickly and easy you can build something like that and get gardening. Before securing the bed, we're going to put either some cardboard. I know a lot of people have been getting packages from Amazon, so we're either going to put some cardboard down as a weed barrier, or we're going to put this black cloth as a weed barrier. But we need a weed barrier, so like weeds don't grow into our garden bed. So you have options. You can use this if you don't want to spend the money for this, or you can just use the cloth. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. There are a couple of different garden beds out there. This one I don't think is available anymore, but I will still put the information in. You can make a garden bed pretty much out of anything, out of an old drawer, out of bricks, or you can build one out of cedar. That is really good for the outside and will last you a few years. So whatever container you have, you can definitely make a garden bed. I had a couple of different garden soils, so those are the things that I used to put inside the garden bed. However, I wanted to just highlight this one. It is a natural and organic garden soil. I generally go for organic type soils. And that bag alone, not just the one bag, because you're gonna need multiple bags depending on the size of your garden bed, is what you need to put in. Putting multiple soils is not necessary. Putting a lot of different things are not necessary, especially if this is your first time and you're just beginning to garden. The idea here is not really to get hooked up on the different types of soils, just get gardening. Go to your local garden center, Home Depot, Lowe's, or whatever garden center you have, and ask them for dirt. Let them know that you have a raised garden bed, or are planning to make a raised garden bed, or even are planting in your ground, and they will kind of point you in the right direction. Okay, so let's get gardening. So, what do you put in your garden box now that you've got all this dirt in here? You put what you love. I love tomatoes. I love cherry tomatoes. This is a yellow cherry tomato, so I put it in the dirt. Prior to me putting it in, I always use ground eggshells. I just grind the eggshells from the blender just a little bit. I mix it up with the dirt. And then put it in. Now you're gonna see my tomato plant leaves are touching the dirt. I'm gonna come back later and clean that up. So that was a yellow pear tomato. I love these. I'm gonna put that. Next,
This is a black crim tomato. I've been wanting to try these for a while, so I'm gonna put them in the dirt. As you can see, my plants are a little dry. They need some water. Same thing I did with this guy. Put this bad boy in here. Next, this is my Roma tomato. I use this a lot for cooking. So I put this guy, and it doesn't grow very large. So I'll put this guy right here. The next group that I'm putting in are peppers. I love peppers. So these are some yellow peppers. The thyme I'm gonna put up here because I use a lot of thyme all the time, and it comes back every year. So once you put it in a spot, it doesn't spread. It's not like mint that spreads over your garden. Putting thyme right here.
Thyme doesn't grow very tall, so that's why it's kind of in the front. Everything has been put in height order. The tomatoes are the tallest, and after that are the peppers. So it's thyme, peppers, tomatoes.
Next, this is a sweet bell pepper. I'm gonna put it right here. This is a habanero pepper. Like I said, cook a lot with habanero pepper. Gives it a little kick. Gives everything a little kick. And then towards the front here, I'm gonna put an eggplant because I use eggplant as well. So there's no right or wrong way. It's just what is it that you use. You put it here. With the cucumbers, there are a bunch of them in there. I'm not going to put all of them. I'm just going to put a couple cucumbers right here. I'm going to leave some. Actually, I'm also going to put some of these cucumbers on this side. Finally, basil. Last but not least, I'm going to put some marigolds as well. They are really great bug deterrents. They don't look so great. The weather was kind of crazy. I bought these a while ago, so they're a little dry, but they snap back really easily. So I'm going to put some of these marigolds in here. So there you have it. First garden. These are the things that you can put in your first garden and then see what happens. You'll have some great things to eat with your family in no time at all.
Later on, I went through and I cut down all the leaves on the bottom. The plant really doesn't need it. Sometimes it's said that they can get diseases because of just being, in the dirt. So I clipped them all just to make things look clean and neat. And also sometimes when you remove some of the leaves, it increases your fruit production. Okay. One thing that I forgot to mention is that all of the plants came from Lowe's and Home Depot. This was shot during the COVID-19 time, and that was the only game time. Normally I would go to various garden centers to get my plants. I'm hoping that this video was helpful, or at least showed you that it's not that hard. It's just about playing in the dirt. So I'm hoping that you guys will, get out there, start playing in the dirt, and most importantly, just grow something. Once you start, you'll be addicted. So have a great day and go plant something.